Shalom to all the Jews and Gentiles alike, sending a strong shalom to the children of light. Namaste to all. You already know what the deal is. We can give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, our power to Yahuwah Sabaoth, 𝐁𝐨𝐬𝐿, Wakanda, Hawa, the Great Spirit, the All-Parent, Yahadonai. Acknowledgement to the earthly mother, and acknowledgement to our elder brother, Yahushua, HaMashiach, 𝐻𝐸 𝐸, Matzah the Lamb, Yesiah the Messiah, Yahusha the Lion from the tribe of Yehuda, the one the world calls Jesus Christ. So today we're going to be getting a better understanding on the world that we live in. All right, we're not going to be feeding you that nonsense the Gentiles be giving you, where they like, oh, well, yeah, the sun's in the middle and all the planets are revolving around the sun. Nah, we not feeding you that. We're not feeding you that heliocentrism. Okay, and I mean, if you do some research, I mean, you would know that the sun is local, the moon is local, the sun and the moon revolve around the earth. But we about to go even deeper. All right, we about to crack the skies open. All right, we're gonna expand some more. And of course, we're not gonna stay with the Bible. We're gonna go into we got like 4 different books that we can go into right now. So today we're talking about the Kolob system. So first, let's go to the Book of Mormon, the stick of Ephraim. We're going to go to the Book of Abraham, chapter 3, from the top. And I, Abraham, had the Urim and Thummim, which the Lord my God had given unto me in Ur the Chaldees. And I saw the stars, that they were very great. So he used the Urim and Thummim, came out of his body, and he saw the stars. All right, so back in verse 2. And I saw the stars that were very great, and that one of them was nearest unto the throne of the Most High, and there were many great ones which were near unto it. And the Lord said unto me, these are the governing ones, and the name of the great one is Kolob, because it is near unto me. For I am the Lord thy God. I have set this one to govern all those which belong to the same order as that upon which thou standest. So what is the Kolob? We're about to get that in a minute here. Let's go to the Book of Knowledge, the keys of Enoch. Kolob, the central sun system, which forms the center of the house of many mansions. It is used to transplant light creation from star systems of advanced intelligence into new complex evolutions. So when Yahushua mentions the house of many mansions, he's referring to the other worlds, other realms. And so the Kolob system is pretty much the central sun system, and surrounding the Kolob is the other realms, other worlds, other biochemical testing zones, other sun universes. Okay, and it's crazy. It's crazy, and I know a lot of people within entertainment, especially like in the Marvel community, gaming community, entertainment community, they like to make fun of multiverses and how it's, you know, it's overused and that and the third, but it's like there's a lot of truth to it, right? It's like what I always say, within these entertainment movies and these games, there's a lot of truth to what they are putting out. And when you get a understanding of you getting that light vehicle and going from world to world, realm to realm, and working with the higher intelligence, working with the light emissaries, your whole worldview changes. Okay, you're not thinking like the world. That's why these keys, these superscripts, they're used as coding factors, meaning that it's going to code your consciousness. It's going to make you think higher. It's going to make you think different, right? It's going to separate you from the people of the world that are still stuck in bottom below consciousness. See, people of the world still focus on trying to party. They still focus on this toxic relationship that they still in. They still focus on getting the bag, still getting this car, right? They still stuck on matters of the flesh. Now let's go to key 106, page 53. Enoch explained that our local universe has a triangular light core of 10 million light years with a surrounding veil of 20 million light years. This veil consists of heat envelopes, which form a biochemical testing zone necessary to divine life. The biochemical testing zone surrounds the core or central sun known as the Kolob, right? So because we're in a biochemical testing zone, all right? Both our local physical universe and the surrounding biochemical testing zone are superseded by an invisible world of negative mass, which shapes the atomic nucleus and is used in the building of the physical energy system of our visible galaxy. Thus, the physical universe proceeds out of the world of negative mass, which is used for the purification of trapped light. Let's get the definition for negative mass real quick. A special terminology used to define mass, which is trapped light and yet invisible. And we have made a video about gravitational trapped light. All right, so if you haven't seen that, definitely go check that out. Now let's go to the TSP real quick, the seal portion. Chapter 97, verse 53. And it shall be called Shine Hassan, like unto the kingdom of glory in which the Father dwelleth. And upon this planet shall an atmosphere be created by the power of God, that shall shield it from the heat of Kolob, which is the name by which the Son in its final glory shall be known in the eternal kingdoms of the Father. Now let's go back to the keys. Let's go to key 310 from the top. The universe is one house of many mansions. And Metatron explained to me that our entire universe is going through a vast leap into a new light creation, whereby the super galaxies, super spectrum galaxies, galaxies which are local universes, gas giant planets, and Earth-type planets will be raised to a new energy level. And this is happening right now with our Earth. Everything is being upgraded. And this is why we as the children of light were sent here to help upgrade the frequency and the vibration of this place so that it can be transformed. Verse 2. This is part of a changing energy network which is purifying itself. This is the consummation of the eons that is at the ascension of the universe. At this universal dissolution, which is beginning at this time, the perfected souls from the different regions and cycles of intelligence will be advanced. All intelligence, whether they are from a carbon cycle, ammonia cycle, silicon cycle, nitrogen cycle, etc., or whether they are invisible or visible, will be advanced according to their perfection and their synchro similarity with the original boundaries of the greater creation. Let's hear verse 5. Within this house, I saw how our solar system, within cycles of 25 million years, moves closer to the center of the Kolob, our central sun, which is under the control of its throne energy. And Metatron showed me the many mansion houses of the Father, of which ours lies facing eastward in the Sea of Crystal. And the Sea of Crystal is just the Milky Way, basically. Let's go down to verse 8. I saw that the house he spoke of was not the house of the Earth Sun system, but the house of the Lord, which is made up of millions of suns in the center of the house. I saw the Kolob, the central core of the throne and dominion regions that comprise our house of many mansions. Verse 23, moreover, I was told how our house was prepared when Yahuwah took counsel to make paradise in the lower heavens. It was prepared for Adam before he was corrupted and his body house closed, the recognition of other vehicles that indwell within his garment of light. Those who manifest the wisdom of light will continue to evolve into the thrones and dominions of light and no longer wander in the profane consciousness of the earth. But those who cut off their body cosmos from the house will remain in the cistern of mire, meaning that you are just reincarnating over and over again. These are the ones who are not included within the measurements of the 500 reeds. For 100 is one of the signs of wisdom in the sight of the Lord. And these who are cut off do not attain unto the wisdom of their 5 bodies. All right, so the 5 bodies is your overself. You have the electromagnetic body, you have the epikinetic body, the 𝐭𝐴 body, the Zohar body, and the Gematria body. All right, so those are your 5 bodies. Those are your overself bodies, which you got to connect back to. And we had made a video on the overself a while back, so if you haven't checked out that video, definitely go ahead and check that video out. The picture is that of the overself body of light passing through the Kolob on its way to the gate of the Father, having worn all sufficient garments of light in the heavens of the throne and dominion worlds. 29. Therefore, I was told how the divisions in the house were created as a sacred space for each of the 5 energy bodies of man that are to attain unto this perfection of wisdom. And when this perfection is attained on the interior of the human temple, and finite and infinite are drawn together, the passage from the profane to the sacred becomes possible. The profane is assimilated into the house by a projection of 10 space-time singularities by 10 space-time singularities. However, those who physically die after attaining this perfection of wisdom transmigrate only into a higher dimension. Their true ascension to the Father's throne worlds awaits the ascension of their universe, which is activated by the return of the sons of light, the Benai Or, and the office of Christ, who harvest the entirety of our Father universe of creation. So the return of the masters, the return of the light emissaries is at hand. And as the solar flares, the CMEs, all of the geomagnetic activity that's going on right now, as that continues to go crazy, we get closer and closer to the transformation of this world. Not only that, we also have the April 8th eclipse that's happening. So, pretty much after that, it's going to get crazier. Now, let's get this last precept. Let's get the cherry on top. And we're going to go into the Pistis Sophia book. Book 2, verse 84. And it's going to be 𝐻𝐻𝐸 speaking. For the light of the sun in its true form is not found in this region. Now let's read the commentary. In the orange, Christ is telling us that the sun came from a higher paradigm, and that the concept of giving light to sustain life did not originate in this solar system. This sun he speaks of is not limited only to the sun of our world, but infers also to the source of light that initiated this world. We would call it the great central sun, the Kolob, the first threshold that symbolizes the energy beyond 0 point energy. And 𝐻𝐻𝐸 continues on and says, for its light proceeds through many veils and regions. And that is the Kolob. That's going to be it for this video, for this lesson. It was a short one, something to snack on, something to munch on. Hopefully you were edified. You had something to nibble on. Went into the pantry closet. And I say shalom and stay strong.